Oh, honey. Oh, hi, Tracy.
Hi.
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 How is everyone today?
Good. How is
You're
everybody
good.
out
You're
there?
good, aren't you? You're all peaceful at your house.
Sort of, yeah. Lots of cleaning. I've been doing lots and lots and lots of cleaning. But other than that,
I need to do a lot of cleaning.
yeah, scrubbed my house from top to bottom. So that was
Nice.
a bonus. Oh, hang on a second. I have to go off of this screen for a second and mute everything.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
You're not muted.
No, I didn't hit the do not disturb button.
Oh.
And so all of a sudden, there was all these text messages coming across the screen. And I'm like, I can't see anything.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So
hopefully I did that on mine. I don't remember if I did or not.
Yeah,
Oh, we got to get this out of here. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so hopefully I remember today.
Sorry, I'm turning my thing around. Well, we're doing our new design today from Deeva.
Yeah, from her Patreon site. So
yeah,
her guide is up in the guides. It's guide number 20. So this is what we're painting today. The girl with the sunshine in her hair.
Yeah.
And
we're not doing a porch cleaner.
No.
Yeah.
No porch cleaners today.
No porch cleaners today. My arm is still kind of on the mend. I mean, I can use it, but
yeah. I'm going to do mine in my mixed media pad. So
yeah, and I'm going to do mine on wood still, but it's going to be a tray. So I've already painted most of the background. I'm going to do some paletting on my background.
Yeah.
And then I put the tracer on already. So.
And I'm going to palette knife onto mine too. So that'll be good. I'll be able to get that done. But yeah, so in case you don't know, we are streaming from StreamYard. So if you get on with us, please make sure you comment and say hi, and that you make sure that you give StreamYard permission to see your name. Otherwise, you just come up as Facebook user. So please make sure that you give them permission. They don't do anything with your info. Yeah.
Otherwise, we just have to call you a Facebook user instead of your name. It's more fun to call you your name. So
it is. And we want to say hi to everybody.
Hello, Deeva.
So please make sure that you do that for us. And then if you are watching the replay, please do #replay so that we know, and go ahead and comment as well. But so I'm Tracy Abbey from the Cat's Whiskers, and I inspire others to explore their spirituality through art and to bring a little magic into their lives. So I hope that you enjoy coming along the journey with us and creating some different types of art. I'm going to Zentangle and meditative art on this as well. I'm going to use a palette knife for the background, and then I will be doing my meditation art practice. We'll see how far I get. Probably just
she never finishes. So
I never finish. So yeah, we'll just paint.
I'm the fast painter in the group.
Slow. But yeah, I'll be painting, and then I'll probably end up coming back, which is what I normally do in the evening, and I Zentangle with you guys on the Cat's Whiskers.
Yeah.
So if you don't see the meditative art in the Zentangling, enjoy the painting, the acrylic painting. It's our favorite medium because it's so forgiving and so easy to use. So grab some acrylic paints, any colors you got. Please, if you create anything or are inspired to create anything with what we are doing today, please share it with us, because we love to see what you guys are creating.
Yes, that's our favorite part, is to see what you guys create.
Yeah.
And I'm Tracy from Mount Grace Arts. I bring art through God's word and scripture, and also just something to help families come together. I also do a lot of stenciling, and so that's one of the other big things I do. So on top of this, I am going to stencil a couple words on the top and the bottom. Still trying to figure those words out, but as we talk today, we'll figure out what we want to do here. So that's what I do, and I don't know. We can just get started and paint and do our things.
So Tracy already has her blue background, so I'm going to use
Yep.
Caribbean for mine. So just
Yep.
like a light blue, kind of represent the sky. I'm going to use my gold. You know me and my gold. I have to always have my gold. And then I'm going to use a pearl white. And
That doesn't show up as good there.
That
There.
on with my palette knife.
Sorry.
You also got Caribbean? Oh no.
Yep, I also did Caribbean.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do the pearl white and some like champagne gold. It's like a lighter gold.
Oh, pretty, yeah.
And I'm gonna do that in my background as a palette.
So yeah, so I'm just getting this stuff onto my palettes. These colors. And then whoopsie daisy.
All right, we're gonna adjust some things here a little bit, people.
I had an oopsie kadipsy over here. Goodness me. I made a big mess and got paint all inside the cap and everywhere. Goodness me. So hopefully I can make sure that doesn't mess up. Let me know if you can hear us. I can't see comments again. I'm not logged into the correct link today. I'm logged into the other link, so I can't see comments. Only Tracy from Mountain Grace can see the comments. So hopefully she'll be back with us soon. I think she's still there. We just can't hear her.
Okay.
Oh, there we are. She can hear. We can hear her now.
Except I'm gonna echo. I hear. Hold on.
Yeah. My gold paint sprayed everywhere.
Is the echo gone now?
Yes, the echo is gone.
Oh.
So yeah. So I've just got some gold, some pearl, and some blue on my.
Is echo gone now, Tracy?
Yes, the echo's gone. Yeah. Yep. I will turn you to look at, at my canvas. And then that way, you guys can see what I'm doing. So,
except they can't hear Tracy now.
They can't hear me? Oh, dear.
See, I didn't set this up right. I should have had the stuff on the other one. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I'm just going to scrape this on and just start putting it all around.
How about now? No echo still?
No, a little bit, but I can't. Yeah, you can't really hear it. No.
Okay. Oh.
Nope, there it is. It's back again.
Still?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's worse.
All right. You just keep doing your background since I already have mine.
I will.
I'm gonna figure out my sound and I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, so since Tracy's is already done, we'll just work on this and get it on here. Then we're just going to add the pearl in. Start. I just want to get all the way to the edges. Make sure I get this all in here. My roosters are making a noise out there. I don't know if you can hear them. Oops. My palette is going over the edges here.
Okay, I'm back now.
I can hear you much better. Yeah. And it's no echo. It's all good. Whoops.
No, I bet you can, but I can't hear you.
Oh dear. That's no good.
Hold on. Okay. How are we?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I have to have a stupid thing in my ear.
Oh no.
That's all right. I always forget. I gotta make sure when we I set up the phone audio.
Yeah.
That's what I did wrong.
Oh dear.
I know. And we're good. So, what do we got going on over there? Oh, nice paletting job.
Yep, I'm just paletting it together here. Trying to make sure I don't go over too much of my traced pattern. You know me, I don't like to use a tracer, but I don't really want to have to freehand this.
Hello, Allie. Use your name. Oh, Allie, this is Tracy and Tracy from Mountain Grace Art and the Cat's Whiskers.
Hi, Allie.
I'm from Arizona and Tracy is from California.
Yep. Oh, you know, I really like this. This kind of looks like almost like marble or something.
Wow, stuff is really... Is it really loud on your end? What?
You're scraping a little bit.
Ooh, sorry. I don't know how to fix the sound issue. Yeah, I like the sound of this, but not so much in my ear.
That's funny.
Oh, nice. Your name and your country. We're in the United States of America.
Oh, goodness me. Painting everywhere here. Everywhere except where I want to
Most days, anyways.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool effect, so I don't know what to do about the sound thing.
I really like it, except for the fact that now I need to get my paintbrush in close to the girl so I can get, and then it smears it too much.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole different effect with the brushes. So I think what I'll have to do in order for me to like it is I'm going to have to go out from where she is and like make it kind of hazy just around where she is. So I've got this effect where it looks like maybe she's in a cloud or something. Otherwise, I'm not going to love this very much. Because I don't like that my beautiful paletting has been rendered mute right next to where the sun is and the girl is. So
I just had to pick it up to see what I'm doing here.
So we'll see. I'll make it look like it's blended coming out from her, like all around, and then that way it'll look better.
Yeah, I'm not worried too much because these colors that I'm using are light enough with the palette that I'm just kind of scraping, going over a little bit of my already traced stuff.
I've got a little bit going over too, but I'm using it to kind of accent that smudged effect that I'm going for.
Yeah.
Around her. So basically it looks like the rays coming out from her, and then it's paletted all around that.
Nice. That looks good.
That's the only way I can make this work for me. Otherwise I was not loving on the blended effect close to her. Oh, we might get some dark.
Remember, it has to be ugly before it's pretty.
Oh, yeah. We might get some barking in a minute, so if you excuse that. The dogs will probably be letting us know that my roommate is coming in. There we go. That actually looks much better.
Allie, the design you're talking about, I think that's what you're talking about, that we have a link to Tracer's Trove, and you can become a member to be allowed to use these different designs.
Yeah, today we're using one of Deeva Willowhearts designs. We use all different designs for our artwork, but today that's what we're using. We're using one of Deeva Willowheart's designs, and in order to get access to her designs, she sells them with a license for paint party people to be able to use for their paint parties. And so for access to her designs, you can go in the guides. It's guide number 20, and there's an actual link to the Patreon site where you can purchase her designs either on Patreon through a membership, and she has multiple designs each month that come out. They're really gorgeous designs. Oh my gosh, there's some really, really beautiful ones. But you can see everything that's available at her Patreon site, or you can buy individual designs.
Nice to meet you. So I'm going to put this message up here for you, Tracy. I think.
Yeah. Let me see. What does
it
say?
Okay.
It's Allie from Pakistan.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching us.
Yes,
today.
welcome to our little group here.
We paint every Tuesday together here on the Duo and Tracy. So every Tuesday you can come along and see a new thing that we're painting together, or each of us paint and do different crafting and arting type things on our own pages. Tracy on Mountain Grace Arts, and myself on The Cat's Whiskers. And we have different styles and different things that we do on our own pages as well, different days of the week. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of different ways that you can follow us and paint along and
learn lots of different things.
Yeah, we love to create art, so we hope you enjoyed this. All right, so I'm done with my backgrounds now. I have paletted it all in and got my colors the way that I want them. So there, you can see that. And I'm going to start on the painting. So I'm just going to use a nice big brush like this. This is a 3/4 round, and I'm going to swirl the orange. Actually, maybe I won't use a 3/4. Maybe I will go smaller. I think I'm going to go smaller first. I will use a 3/8 round. So I'm going to use that, a 3/8 round, and just swirl these hair, the hair in. I'm going to use just a harvest orange, so a nice bright orange, and get those in.
I'm almost done, I promise, with this scraping noise.
I'll just get that in, get those shapes in.
It's hard to get at my edges in this little tree. Okay. I think we're going to go for it this way. I'm just going to pick it up so I can look at it.
We are using our acrylic paints, in case you were wondering, because they're extremely forgiving and easy to work with. They're a great paint to use for beginners, and you can create some really pretty effects with them. So we like to use these to teach with, and they're great for kids and adults. Like I said, great for beginners, great for advanced and techniques as well, because you can do a lot with them. So you can make them runny like watercolors, and by adding water to them, or stabilize the medium, or you can make them thick by adding a matte medium to them that actually thickens them up and makes them more like oil paints. You can use them straight out the bottle like we're using them, for like a medium kind of viscosity. So yeah, there's just lots of different effects that you can create with a good acrylic. And we just use the hobby kind of craft acrylics that you can get from any kind of craft store. And they range from about 50 cents a bottle to about $3 a bottle, depending on where you get them and what paint they are. The glitters and acrylic and metallics and stuff are more expensive, obviously, but they're not very expensive, easy to work with, and they're water soluble, so you can clean up easily with water to clean your brushes. So we like these a lot.
Yes, we do.
And you can paint on many different surfaces with them. So that's the other bonus to using acrylic paints. So there, I just laid down kind of the design in the orange so that I've got a layer down to build on top of. So we're just swooshing the paint around, leaving it pretty thick on there. And then I'm going to go right on top of this wet paint with the other colors so that it looks like hair, because hair is not just one color, it's very multi-dimensional. Normally in any given person's hair, there's at least 7 different color strands that make up your hair color. So
company might be coming too.
You can never
Okay.
add too many colors.
Okay. We have to get our water hauled in, so I guess the water company
Yep.
coming today.
I'm going to add some reds to mine.
Can you hear me, Tracy?
I can.
Okay.
I'm just going to use lipstick red for my red. And then I want a little bit of a brown color. So I think I'll use a nutmeg brown as well So we've got nutmeg brown, lipstick red. I used the harvest orange, and then I will use this yellow light because it's a nice bright yellow. And I will use the sunny day yellow because it is a more muted yellow. And that should be good to do the hair. So I've got those colors on my palette, and I'm just going to make little streaks wherever I kind of feel like the color should be. So
I'm using lots of different oranges and a worn penny color for the sunshine. And I'm doing my hair in blonde, so mostly yellows and some white.
and since my hair's dark, I'm doing mine in the browns and reds. And to match my brunette hair.
We tend to do that. We have to paint our own hair.
We do. I think we've done that in a lot of our paintings.
We have.
That's funny. I just like seeing all the colors blend on the paper. I love that effect.
Blending effect.
Yeah, when you don't mix them on your palette and you just let them kind of blend on the paper.
Holly's time for watching our channel. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you're here.
Hey, you can find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
Not as much on
Facebook.
TikTok, but we're trying.
We're getting there, yeah. We're building a bit of a following. Oh, my TikTok that I posted on the weekend went viral.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the one with Jules, of course.
Oh,
right?
Of course, that one.
Of course, Jules took my TikTok page
Dogs
viral.
always take over TikTok. It should be really called Dog Talk.
I know, it's crazy. I was like, how on earth did one little post go viral?
Right?
Craziness.
So funny.
She was super cute in the little video, though. I'll have to admit, she was really playing well to the camera. That's why I took the video, because she was being so cute. And I was like, why are you being so cute? What do you want? And she kept rolling over and getting more and more lovings from her daddy because we went on a road trip. And I was like, all right, I'm going to make a TikTok of you. And then she acted even cuter. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then I did.
That's
I
funny.
made a TikTok. And it went viral. She must have known.
She must have.
Like, had her 5 minutes of fame now. She's like, I wish I get my sharp edge on this. It's making me crazy. My paintbrush is so loaded with paint, it wasn't getting a real sharp edge. I'm like, oh.
Hopefully you're not hearing all the really loud movements I'm hearing. I can hear literally every little pin drop in my ear.
Well,
not liking it.
We can sort of, but it's not too bad.
It's weird.
There, well.
Never had that happen before.
My hair is done. What do you think? Do you think it's done?
I can't see it.
I like it when I don't look at it close up. There. Whoops. Hang on. What do you think?
Oh, it's pretty. I started with the sun first.
Yeah. I went crazy with the hair first.
I
Now I guess
probably
I will get on
should
to
be
the
doing the hair
sunshine.
first.
Well, I was trying to get the outside to dry, so I didn't start with that.
Oh,
I was
that
trying to
makes
get
sense.
the background to dry. I was giving it some time, but now I'm like, oops, I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing the sun now, so we'll see what happens. Because now I got to paint close to the hair, so I'm like, oh, we'll see.
All my colors are gonna take a lot of layers because of the blue.
Yeah. To anybody, happy St. Patrick's Day out there to any of our Irish viewers or anyone who
Yes.
does celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Happy
Anybody
St.
have any
Patrick's.
plans?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. And then I'm like, oh my
Oh.
goodness, I didn't even wish you all the happy St. Patty's Day. I'm like, I'm terrible. Sorry. I did wish you all on my page, but I didn't wish you all before I was about to go, so what's your plans? I'm like, goodness me.
Deeva says it looks lovely.
Oh, we're so glad that you like it. I'm glad we're doing your images justice, I hope. I'm like, oh gosh. I need like a tiny paintbrush. I didn't realize this needed to be like a 16 by 20 maybe. I'm like, oh, I should have blown this really like up way bigger than I did. This is just a I guess my mixed media pad is an 11 by 14. I feel like this warrants like a big canvas. Really
Yes,
get the whipping curls
this
in and
should have
stuff.
been bigger too. I didn't print it big enough.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I'm like, oh goodness, now I'm regretting it because I'm like, oh, I have to paint so carefully, and I was.
I know I'm
expecting
doing
that.
all small little fine detail brushes.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I knew it was detailed, and I knew I'd be doing different colors and stuff. I had it all planned out, but I did not have it planned that I would actually be painting so fine points and stuff. I didn't think about that.
Me neither, really. And I don't have all my supply here. Up in my inside little studio instead of my big art studio. Please listen to me. Is that what you're saying?
Me? No.
No, this one. I put the message on. Can you see it?
Not really. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Please listen to me. Please listen to you with what?
I'm not sure what you're saying now. We can't see the comments constantly because we have to look in different directions than where we're painting. So we don't always see every comment, and sometimes Facebook doesn't put them all
Facebook
through.
doesn't show me all the comments, which is quite annoying.
And the other Tracy can't see any comments.
I can't. Yeah. I cannot. I'm sorry. Ugh, I painted all over my hair there for a minute. taking artistic license here. So excuse me while I just smudge all my lines and make them non-lines now. Sorry. If you were wanting straight, very fine lines, that's not what's happening on my painting. But
That's okay, though. We don't want to stress you out, Tracy, because we know you like perfection.
Oh, yeah. No,
So,
me and my perfectionism is terrible. But
why can't we see all of them? The other Tracy can't see them because she's my guest on StreamYard, not the person that set it up. And she has no camera vision of the screen at all. So I'm the only one that can see the comments.
Yeah. I'm on a different login.
Yes. Oh, I think that's supposed to be light orange. We'll fix that.
So I think I'm going to do this very light color here. I'm changing up the design a little bit. I'm going to go light here, and then I might add some gold depending on what it looks like when it dries.
Where are you?
I'm in the middle of the sun.
Oh,
I'm just doing the very pale yellow in the middle next to the hair because my hair is dark. So in order to make my hair stand out,
right,
that's what I'm doing. And with your blonde hair, you definitely don't want to do that. You want yours to contrast. So
yes,
that's what I'm doing with mine.
No, yes.
No, yes.
Please, you're
yes,
showing yours face. I don't know what you want. I'm sorry, Al. I don't know what you're trying to look for.
Ouch.
We're just showing our paintings right now.
Okay, so once I've got that in, then I'm just going to bring this bright yellow back on top of the rays that are going out, because I had covered those up. And that way it'll cover my lines.
What did you do with... Oh, you haven't done that part yet. Never mind.
What part?
Oops. That's right behind the sun.
Oh, I'm going to go in with orange in a minute.
Okay.
I just want to get these, the beams coming out.
So I'm doing like this coral color behind it.
Oh,
just
pretty.
Because my sun is orange.
Yeah, mine will get a little bit orange in a minute. I just want to get... some color in. So there's the light color in the inside, and then the darker color towards the outside. Can you hear Jules snoring?
Yeah.
She's over here like snoring away.
Sweet Jules.
Jules is my little Shih Tzu. In case you didn't know, if you're a first-time watcher and don't know us very well, Jules is is my little Shih Tzu, my little 8-pound Shih Tzu that has to be right next to me at all times. I'm surprised we're not getting a serenade by the birds. That when Tracy was busy setting up the other camera and the sound and stuff, we did get the rooster come by and say hi, but he went off with his girls again.
Such
We
a
always have,
stud.
yeah, we always have that going on. We always have that going on. Every time we paint, the rooster will join us. He comes by and he stands by the glass door and he'll come and serenade us every time we're painting. I think he really likes Tracy's voice.
What was not there to love?
Talk about it. There you are. There's my orange starting to come in now.
Sorry, guys. I took my thing away for a sec. I had to see this tiny spot I can't see because I'm blind. All right, Deeva, this is definitely a one I need to blow up a lot bigger next time I paint. Or I need to get a lot smaller brushes with my reader glasses.
That's funny. Oopsie daisy. I'm going in and fixing little patches of the hair. They got a little bit of the sunshine on them. They got some sunshine on them.
So I thank you guys for being patient of us doing this a different day. I been battling shoulder pain for about a month now, and it just got to a bad peak point that I do something. So I got in with a chiropractor and I had a massage ahead of time. Still a little sore today from working on me, but they gave me a little bit more mobility back. So I'm on the mend.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Can't be missing my painting partner.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It would suck. Well, I could still be here. I just wouldn't be painting.
I
It
know.
wouldn't be making me money.
Oh, not only that, though. We'd miss your style. What makes our duo Tracy so good is the fact that you get to see us paint together and you see two very different styles on the same paintings. And that's what makes it so much fun is
That's true.
you get to see the different techniques and the different ways that we interpret the exact same topic and the same painting style.
Like this one. So, Deeva, if you're still watching, when I first saw this one, I did not notice the eyelash and the cheek. And so when I saw it, this hair was ocean waves. And so I was going to paint it that way on porch leaner and make it a summer leaner. Summer leaner.
I actually want to repaint this eventually, and I want to do it as a galaxy. I want the hair to all be like stars. So, yeah.
So yeah, definitely see objects differently.
There's multiple different ways that I see this painting coming together.
And that just goes to show, if you guys go and do the tracer trove, you'll have these designs and you can still make it your own too.
Yep.
Uh-oh, my dog's doing something. What is your problem? Lay down.
Both got naughty dogs today.
Ugh. Dogs. I gotta get my earpiece back in because I took it out. She wants to go outside. It's like she knows the gate is open.
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh, it's you. Hi, puppy. I call puppy because I love him so much. The other one I love, but just not as much. Hi, honey.
The other one's naughty.
Well,
Yeah.
she's naughty, but she's not. She actually is the one that tells us when there's a snake.
Yeah.
So I can't get rid of her. We'll call her our worker dog.
She's your farm dog.
Our farm dog, yeah. I am not painting very straight here, sorry.
Yeah, no, me neither. So
My arm is kind of...
me neither. I'm trying to make this work, but I got some color issues going on over here.
Oh, what's your issue?
I don't know. Not loving my color choices right now, so we'll see. We'll see. My issue is my color choices.
Well, then it's a good thing you're practicing in your mixed media pad.
Yes, very good.
That's
thing.
one other good thing is if you're just not sure on what you're painting, like you want to do something but you need an idea of colors and stuff, mixed media pad is the way to go.
Yeah, I love painting a painting in there and like getting my ideas together and kind of working through the style that I want to go for, and then actually painting it the size I want and on a canvas when I'm ready for, and I've got my design figured out. So this is one of those times where I'm like, yeah.
You're glad you did this way first.
Yes, I definitely want to go with my mixed media. I want to go with a bigger painting.
Right.
I want to be able to do a lot of like very swooshy, big, bold paintbrush strokes. And the size that I've done in this mixed media pad is not big enough to get bold like I want.
Yeah, I'm like kind of in your same boat.
I feel like this painting is so beautiful and so it's got so much movement to it. That I feel I'm not doing it justice.
Yeah.
By not being able to do very bold strokes right now.
Right.
So I feel if I could have had maybe a 20 by 16 size, then I could have done it a lot more
Really
sweeping.
went with it.
Because I really want to move my brush around. I feel stifled. This has got such beautiful movement and flowing, and I don't feel like I'm getting the pretty flowing movement showing as well as I would like it to show up.
Right.
So, but it is a very, very, very pretty design nonetheless. I mean, even like small like this, I'm still getting some really nice movements. So that's the wonderful thing about Deeva's designs. They really do like stimulate your artistic like juices. Like you really
Right.
want to, you see her designs and all of a sudden it's like all these ideas start to like float around in your head. You're like, oh, I can do this and I can do that. And it's like, it just starts to really get your mind going like on different things that you want to do. So
Right. I
I love
agree.
that. I love that about her designs. That's why I like using a lot of her stuff, especially for like my adult paintings,
Mm-hmm.
because I can get into like a lot of detail and they're very whimsical and very I don't know, they fit with my meditative
Your
art.
style, yeah.
Yeah. They fit very much with my meditative art, and I can see how I'm going to be able to Zen-tangle on this so beautifully tonight.
I
I'm
can see your Zen
really looking
tangling on
forward to
this.
my Zen-tangling. I think
Yeah.
once I get on here with my Zen-tangles that I can get more whimsy, sort of movements going. So I'm like, oh gosh, I can't wait till I can start getting some of those movements in here. Do it more justice. Especially when I do stuff like that. My mixed media pad is buckled over there in that corner. And so when I went to go and get the nice straight edge, I just made a big mess up. I'm like, oh, seriously? What? I feel like I need a different yellow too, which I don't have. So I'm like, I would like a different yellow for this. Did I tell you that we have another chicken sitting on eggs? So we're going to have more baby chicks.
Oh no. You
Yeah,
showed to me.
one of our Americana girls is sitting on probably about 30 eggs right now. I'm like, lady, we don't need that many chickens. So thank heavens we have a bunch of our customers who come and get eggs from us that also have little small holdings, and they've been wanting to expand their little small holdings and get chickens.
I
So
want to get some chickens. You should travel them here.
travel them to you.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we have
Think
some
you're due for a
customers.
vacation to come see
I
me and
know.
bring me
Talk about it.
chickens.
I am due for a vacation. So yeah. Oh, there. Well, I like that better. Yeah, much better. I'll make my son just my line very abstract. Like, I prefer that. Okay, now I need one of these real fine brushes. I'm going to use a little. What are these brushes called? I always forget what they're called.
Hold on, let me get back
The
to
little
you.
skinny ones.
They're just round brushes. They usually have a number. Like there's a number
Yeah,
6,
they
a number
call
4.
like they called something special, like where
I've only heard them called round brushes.
because you outline with them or whatever. What does everybody
Detail
call them?
brush.
Is it a detail brush?
I
know,
don't
something
have
like that.
technical terms, Tracy.
I don't know. I have no idea, but people talk about them. You need one of these kind of brushes. I'm like, So anyway, you need one of these kind of brushes.
You're like,
so that you can get all your fine details in. It's probably called a fine detail brush. It's probably just the name of what you're doing. I'm just trying to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, it's that type E in you.
Yeah, my little type A personality.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, drive myself insane. But yeah. I really like how that paints together like that. So everywhere where I've got the little lines, I'm just going to put some orange in, and then I'm not blending it at all or mixing it. I'm just bringing it up into the very thick paint on the leaf already. And it'll look just like a real sunflower. I love sunflowers. We grew these huge mammoth ones last year. Oh my goodness, they were so tall. They were probably like at least 10 foot in the sky. They were crazy. Hopefully I'll be able to grow some more this year. We dried them out and fed them to the chickens. They loved them. Churches with your snoring. Goodness me. So they are making this, like I said, with the acrylic paints, you can really go super thick with them and get some really fun details because of the they're just very versatile. I'm just stippling the yellow and the brown together so that it looks like the seeds when the sunflower, the center of a sunflower is like lots of little pockets where the seeds all grow in. I think I'll definitely be doing some outlining on this painting. And we've got this one little green leaf.
I'm slow today.
I'm almost done. I might actually get to do some Zentangling.
You might beat me.
That'll be a first ever.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna, because I haven't gotten to the girl yet. I'm still in the sun. I just been doing some housekeeping on our some management skills on our group.
Oh, yeah. I figured as much. I figured as much. Something was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! I got too much yellow on here. gonna hold this up quickly so I can see. Okay. Yes. Like that. But I do
What's wrong,
want
babe?
to
I know
let
you guys had all
dry a bit.
morning to go out, and now you gotta wait.
They're
Sorry.
like, no, mommy, right now.
Too bad. Should have done it when you had the chance. Hi, love. Yeah, you're a good boy. I
I'm just gonna
know
put
nobody
a couple
can.
of black dots
How
on
come you
here.
don't sit in the computer when I want you to be seen in the computer?
They know. That would be too easy. Come on, Mom.
Yeah. I've had to paint double over all of these layers too, and I started doing that before doing my girl.
Yeah, I had to do a couple of layers as well. I was like, oh.
Well, that was my excuse. You weren't supposed to take excuse away.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's good. I don't even know how long we've been on. An hour. We're still doing pretty good for time.
Yeah. We're doing great for time. Oops.
And I don't have to worry about running into dinner time anymore.
Yeah.
Now I just have to worry about all the other things that start earlier that I'm not used to.
Oh no.
Like today, our class that we were supposed to be in, and I wasn't there.
I nearly messaged you too, but you're always on, so I was
I
like,
know.
oh no, she'll be
After
on.
daylight savings, it takes me a while to get in the groove again.
Oh, me too.
Because I'm not used to everybody. All the time is still the same for you guys, but not for me. Because I don't change.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have to change.
Yeah, so your time is still the same time. My time's earlier.
Yeah, because I'm still 2 hours difference, but you're not anymore.
Right.
You're only 1 hour difference from our teacher.
So are you now. Right?
No.
Yes, because you're the same time as me. Oh, yeah, you're 2 hours difference. Now I'm 2 hours different. I got what you're saying. See,
like, hang on a minute.
Takes me a while.
I'm like, now you're confusing me.
No, you were right. I was wrong.
Like, you got me so confused. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The time thing's a confusing thing.
Terrible.
I'm always messing it up. I went too far over. Dang it.
No.
Alright. We're going to give up on that.
Dog. My dog just tried to paint with me.
Oh, you know what color I'm missing? And I bet you I don't have it up here. Ooh. I'm missing that mustard color I usually have. For my hair. My blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Let's see if I can make something kind of cool. Oh, that's neat.
I had to go ahead and outline my sunflower. It started to disappear after I outlined my hair.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oops. Oops.
Well, my sun's gonna kind of go into my hair probably.
I have to do some. Lordy. Trying to make these very whimsical sweets. Oh, my OCD is killing me.
I was laughing when
no.
we were watching last night, and she was doing. What was she doing? She was doing something. You're like, oh, if you're type A, you're gonna have a problem with this one.
I don't know. Talk about
The
it.
first thing that popped in my head was you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Type A had lots of problems last night. I couldn't even paint last night with our teacher. I had to just watch because it was not happening last night. It was just not happening. All right.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's wrong.
There.
I need a different brush. This is not the brush. I don't like it.
There. That's as good as it is.
The
going
problem
to
is
get.
I'm going over the blue with the yellow, and it's turning greeny even though it's all dry.
Yeah. I
I'm
had
gonna
the
need
same
to do
issue.
white.
And so that is why I ended up doing what I did. Where is the pink gone?
What did you do?
With all my outlining over here. You don't see all the outlining on my picture?
Oh, that's why you had to do the outlining?
Yeah, because all my stuff was disappearing. Now I'm finger painting.
Mine's not disappearing, it's turning green.
Yeah, it was. I was having that kind of issues too.
I'm going to paint over it white.
Oh, where's my little... Oh, there you are.
Then I'm going to lose all my lines. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I was losing all my stuff. So
I gotcha.
yeah, but I'm happy again.
I'm glad one of those.
All right, so now once it dries, then I can Zentangle. Oops, where's my little brush gone again? Made a mistake. I made an oopsie-kid-oopsie. And a little bit more of this. I'm using pavements today because the pavements, it's not a black. It's like it's almost a black. It's like a deep, dark.
Well, that's
such
interesting.
a dark gray that it's almost black. So
I've never heard of pavement.
Yeah, so that's the color I used today. All right, there. There, I'm satisfied. I am happy with my painting now. So there you are.
I'm going to
Turn
finish
this
mine.
around so my people up there can see it. I think. Did I get it upside down now? Oh no, no, it's the right way around. Oh no, I was talking to my peeps up there.
Oh.
Up there on my other camera. But there,
Did you
I'll put my camera up.
Where's that little triangle you were talking about?
I didn't do it.
See, I told you.
I didn't do it. I decided to just make it hair. I did not put her bandana in. I just made her hair. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, I kind of actually really
Beautiful.
like it. Yeah. It looks like there's a
Mine
face in my
is-
son. Look up here. Doesn't it look like there's a nose and a face up there, like eyelashes or something?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what is that face doing in there?
That's
There's
cool.
a face in my son.
That was last night when she was doing the freehand. She accidentally made a bunny.
Yes, I saw that. It was really cute.
That was funny. Oh, gee. This is going to take me forever.
Oopsie daisy. I'm knocking all the cameras down. Making nonsense. Alright. Switch my other camera off. And then
So
can
I
talk to you
should
guys.
not have...
Should not have done what?
I should not have painted the background first. That's what I'm struggling with.
Oh, yeah? Oh, did you have to go in and white?
I'm doing just white right now just to...
So you can put in a base layer.
Yeah. So that my yellow shows up.
Okay. Sorry, my lighting is terrible
I didn't
today.
do that on the sun, but I don't think that's that bad.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It's pretty. I think it's really pretty. And I like the salmon color that you decided to go with. That is nice.
On the back?
Yeah, in the sun.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
this is
You guys
that
have
copper penny, the ring.
Oh, okay. Yes, that you used the last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yep.
I do like it. Oh, I saw I missed a spot. The leaf did not get outlined.
The leaf. Oh.
Yeah, the leaf didn't get its outline. And then water just went on the whole leaf. I don't know how we fix that. Oh, just like that. We'll dab it with a paper towel. Oh, Batman. Seriously. Kind of messed up my leaf now. He thinks he's whining like a dog. That's what he thinks that noise is. I'm like, are you serious?
Is it gonna get him something?
Get him what?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's gonna get a treat.
He's going to get something, all right. I know what he thinks he's going to get.
It's funny.
So, I'm going to put you guys back down. And on my sun, I think I'm going to start my Zentangling. So, let's see. I think you can see my sun's rays. I'm going to put my other camera on again. Oh, Batman. He is just terrible.
Yeah, he's in an uproar, that's for sure. What is those over there?
I don't know what his thing is.
I don't think he does either. Pay attention to me.
Oh, yeah. It's terrible.
There.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I did all the hair in white, which I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the sunflower, but I can't do that till I get the hair in.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I'll lose the flower. Not that it would be the end of the world, but I wouldn't have a choice. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Deeva gave me the run for money.
So I'm just putting in this just very meditative swirls, basically. It's like doodling, but I find it just puts me in a very tranquil, calm state. I really enjoy doing this. It's just repetitive, like patterns over and over in like a blocked area. So right now this is just, I'll use the same pattern and swirls just in each of the sun's rays.
Finally decided he's gonna stop.
Yeah, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't start up again. Makes me crazy. I find if I just ignore him,
Right.
he will just stop. It's like, sometimes it's really hard to ignore him. But when I'm doing Zen tangles, I'm normally a lot less stressed out. So listening to him making his dog noises doesn't bother me as much as on the regular when he is doing that. And I'm like, dude, seriously. Especially when I'm trying to do a live. Like, that's my least favorite time for him to decide to join in singing.
Right.
It's like fine if he just does the little chirps that he's doing now, like, but that pitching, like high screeching thing is terrible. But that's the thing with parrots. It's like having a 3-year-old child for the rest of your life. Like, they never grow up.
No thanks.
Parrots will always stay at that stage in their development. So people don't understand that, and that's why they end up so many times neglected or abused or in shelters, because they live a very, very long time. Like, these are cockatiels, so they'll live anything from 10 to 40 years. And then if you have a bigger parrot like an African grey or a macaw or a cockatoo, they can live over 100 years. They need
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you need to will them in your will, because they will go through 10 generations. They will go through 2 generations in your household at least. And that's why so many of them end up so badly abused and stuff, because the person who originally wanted them ends up having to go into an old age home, or they die or something, and the family are left with a bird that they didn't want and don't know how to handle, because they're like, honestly, really very much like a 3-year-old child. You don't, unless you're very close to the bird, you can't really understand what it needs, because it can't tell you exactly what it needs. It tries to communicate, and you've got to learn the little nuances of the way that they communicate. You've got to read into their body language and the way they hold themselves and things, and they actually require quite a bit of care. They can't just be left to their own devices, because they'll pull their feathers, or they'll harm each other, or they almost like a child with pica. They will eat things that they're not supposed to eat, and strip paint and chew wood, and so you got to make sure they have safe toys and all sorts of good things. So
wow,
they're not an easy animal. People think, oh, I'll get a bird for my child.
Ugh.
Yeah, no,
Not best plan.
not the best plan. I mean, they're phenomenal animals. I wanted these. They were I rescued them because like the same kind of thing happened. They were rehomed, and the family member didn't know how to handle them and didn't want to have to handle them. And so, yeah, they ended up a bother to the family member. And so I ended up with them. But I knew what I was getting because I had raised baby birds. I actually had an African grey before that I raised from a baby chick. So I knew what I was getting into, and I wanted an actual cockatiel. So I was ready for it. My man wants a cockatoo. I keep saying to him, only once we have visited the pet store a number of times and you've actually met one and handled it and spent some time, because I'll probably end up being the one that ends up having to take care of it because he'll be at work. And I'm like, they are very high maintenance. Cockatoos are probably the most high maintenance of them, of all the parrot birds. And they're very territorial and one-man type birds. And they will definitely be wanting him and not me. So he has a thing with animals. Every animal in our house, it doesn't matter who the animal belongs to, he comes around and that's the only person that they want. He has definitely got the Dr. Dolittle gene.
That's funny.
The chickens follow him around. It's like he's like the Pied Piper. It's so hilarious. He goes outside and they all like run behind him wherever he goes. He does the garden work and he's got the whole tribe there. And I'm like, what, are you having a meeting? It's a conference? I didn't get invited. What are we plotting? It's so cute. And the dogs too. Like he gets home and all the dogs run to him, and even my little Shih Tzu, she'll run up to him and go do a little happy dance and dance for daddy. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Little suck-ups.
Oh yeah. So they know where their bread is buttered. They're like, Daddy, we know who feeds us. Well, who buys our food. Mommy and the kids feed us and take care of us and take care of all the things, but we know you buy our food.
Funny.
And a big blob
This
of orange.
hair has not been easy. I'm like over concentrating.
I know, that was me too. I was like, oh my goodness. I was paying so much attention with the hair. I was super quiet when I was doing the
I
hair.
know.
When I do the Zen tangling, it's like I can just babble along and do my thing. I love it.
Yeah.
I like to put music on and go on my page and just play, like, because I have a playlist where I can play music that is royalty free. And I'll just sit on there and doodle and just won't talk at all. I don't say anything. People are watching me, they're watching in silence. They have to meditate with me. Like, sorry, folks, enjoy the silence and the peace.
Enjoy the tranquility.
Yeah, I almost get into that trance-like state. It's so, I don't know, I love it. It's so peaceful. It's become like almost my thing lately. My little obsession.
Hold on, I can't hear you because my thingy popped out of my ear. I moved too fast.
Oh,
There we
dear.
go. Oh, stupid thing. Won't stay in. I don't like having an earpiece. I'm not used to having to have it.
Yeah, I like that as well. I'm gonna get myself the noise canceling headphones because they really help when you have an A-type personality and you struggle with anxiety like I do. I'm ADHD, and then I got anxiety, and like when there's a lot of noise around me, it kind of really sets me off. It makes it very hard to concentrate, and I can't like really focus and stuff. So I like to be able to just sit and do this and have the noise cancelling headphones on. That's why I think I like being on the farm too, because even though the animals are noisy to a certain extent, like you heard the bird going over repetitive noise, it almost in a way will just it becomes meditative because it's that repetitive same sound, as long as it's not high pitched. Wonder what I should do next. What do you think? Maybe, yeah. I was like, should I do the hair? But I think I like this sun pattern. How's it going over there?
All right, Tracy, talk once.
I'm talking. How's it going?
Well, I couldn't handle that ear thing. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys. I know I'm like all over the place today, but now, of course, I've changed my camera. But at least I don't have to have that dumb earpiece in anymore. You still hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Good, and now I can hear you without an earpiece. But fix my camera.
We may get a little bit of barking again. Jules is. Yep. Jules is barking at the chickens.
At the what?
The chickens, they're at the glass door.
Oh.
They're at the sliding glass door. So she's telling them to go away. They're not allowed to be there. Disturbing her peace. Although she was over here snoring, so I don't even know how she knew that they were at the glass door. But that's yours.
Okay. There. Sorry, guys. I just had to. I just couldn't do the. It was. I could feel I'm pulling my neck, and I'm like, I seriously don't need to hurt myself.
Yeah, no, not again.
All right. Where am I? Let's see. I was hoping that would show the other one through it. It's not. I can feel like I can almost paint faster without having that dumb thing in my ear.
Yeah.
Because I was hearing like every little tiny like noise. It was terrible. Now I don't hear that. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, I like that one.
Ah, goodness me. Messed up my pattern thing that was going on here.
Oh, that's so pretty. Look how far you've come. I'm still like painting. Oh, it's terrible today.
Well, normally it is the other way around, so normally I'm the one struggling to keep up and struggling to finish, and I never get my stuff done. And I always say, I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish this. And then it takes me weeks. But lately, I've actually been really good. I've been coming back
Yeah.
and finishing off all my paintings and doing them on the cat's whiskers.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's good.
So it's been good. It's been good. Ah! I splotched my dot. I squished it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm actually really liking my sun like that.
Now I'm painting the white on my what do you call it? Sunflower. Oh, great. Now my dogs are starting. No barking. No barking. What are you barking at? Stop barking. Oh. My kid was riling them up out there. Go figure.
And my dog is over here trying to figure out why your dogs are barking. What is it,
Apparently,
Vintage?
Cody was trying to pet Comet and Java didn't like it.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
No, Vintage.
Yeah.
He's so big and he'll come in here and try and like say hello or something. Ends up knocking the whole table down. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's what Comet does with his tail. Like comes in and I'm like, dude, you're way too big to be in space. You got to
It's
go.
because he's a lab, right?
Huh?
He's a lab.
Yeah, he's a yellow lab. He's 85 pounds.
Yeah. So mine is like 110, but he's a Belgian Shepherd. So he's not so bad with his tail. It's his nose. He has this long, like German Shepherd nose, and he's got to put his nose everywhere. It's like we always tease him. We ask him like, Finn, what's this thing? And we touch his nose and we go, oh, the better to smell you with. Because his nose is so long. It's crazy.
Funny.
And it's always got to be everywhere. Like he's always got to have his nose sniveling on everything to see what it is that he can see. Like, no, boy. Oh, yeah, I really like how the sun turned out. I almost feel like, should I do the hair or should I just leave the hair? I wonder if it like makes
Let me
the
see.
hair. I'll show you now in a second. I think it makes the hair stand out. I think the like. Oops,
Yeah,
hang on.
you should
Let
see
me hold it up. So what do you think? Whoops.
the hair.
You think if I leave the hair like at it,
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. I like it without the
Yeah.
because otherwise you're gonna lose the hair and the tangles.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the hair and the tangles. And then I was thinking maybe I should tangle the sunflower. What do you think?
No,
The
I like
sunflower.
I like just the sun. Honestly.
Okay, so just the sun. But you know what I do think? Hang on. I do know there is something I do need to do for the sunflower. I need to lighten the sunflower up a little bit. I am going to put some of this pearl color on that sunflower. That is what it's missing. It is missing a highlight. It is missing a highlight. That will fix the sunflower. That's better. It was just blending in with the hair too much.
There's only one leaf in the sunflower, right?
Yes, I only have one.
Okay.
Oh, finfish.
I'm getting to my sunflower. Well, not just. I just painted it white. Now I'm painting the yellow on top of it. Of course, it's all falling away side to my hair, so I'm going to have to fix it here in a minute.
That's better. I think it really needed something to make. I lost my space here. I don't know what is going on with my desk today. I think it needed something to make it stand up. Yeah, that is so much better. Because I thought, see, the sunflower had disappeared. There.
Yeah.
Because the colors are so similar with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like it really needed that. It needed that.
I'm using the wrong brush again. I am not good for brushes in this room.
I like it. I think I'm going to call that done.
I'm jealous. You finished.
Call that
for me.
done. Oh, I like that yellow. That's pretty.
It's kind of a lot of yellows. Yellows and oranges and browns.
So yeah, that's mine. Oh, well. Is it in the picture? Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
So you can see close up the Zentangles.
I love it. It's pretty. Now what's trying to tell you?
Well, he says pretty bird killer, so that's what he's saying right now. I guess I am the pretty bird killer. Yeah. I'm the pretty bird killer. Not that I've ever killed a bird, but you know.
But you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what you're killing? You're killing his voice.
Yeah, because I tell him to be quiet.
You're the pretty.
Sorry, guys. I am cold. I am going to put. I know it's so crazy because I used to laugh when my friends in California used to say to me, "Oh my God, it's cold." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, come live in Wyoming." I just,
I know.
I want to hear about cold when, and right now they are having the worst storm that they've had since 1886.
Oh my God.
They have gotten probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 foot of snow this week since Thursday or Friday. The storm rolled in, the one that's that hit Denver and Colorado, Montana, and all those areas. So it's the same storm.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it is super crazy cold there right now. And if anything is true of Wyoming, the wind is probably blowing. So it's even worse. But for whatever reason, it's just been so cold here in California this last week.
It has been.
There's been a bit of a nip in the air, and it's a different kind of cold. Like I used to laugh at my California friends, and I'd be like, "You don't know what cold is, like nonsense." But I mean, obviously, it's not. I mean, I'm not that cold. It's like a thin, like sweater that lots of holes and stuff. But there's just that little, you need that little cozy extra layer. Having bare skin is just a little too cold. But
yeah, I agree. Like I usually can laugh at everybody here too because I haven't experienced cold, but it's been a cold winter in Arizona too. It's been terrible.
Yeah, your temperatures are down as well.
Yeah, it's terrible. I just thought it was supposed to be up in the 80s this week, and we haven't broke 50 all week.
Oh no. Yeah, we kind of have been getting down in the 40s again, which is not our usual spring weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting into the upper 40s, lower 50s at night, overnight. And it couldn't have got over 62, 63 today during the day, which is highly unusual for California, but oh well. I know in LaGrange, which is north of us, towards is it Sonora, towards Sonora, the wine country, San Francisco area, but in the mountains, it's snowing there. So it actually is snowing in California in certain places. But yeah, somebody posted a picture. I mean, it's not snowing like Wyoming snowing. It was like this. I was like trying to look in the picture. I was like, is that raindrops? And they were like, it's snowing. And I was like looking at the picture carefully, but you could see like just a little thin kind of white veil on the ground. So they are getting snow.
Wow.
Not good for the plants because everything is started to sprout. I mean, every single plant that I have outside is either flowered already. Our almond tree is, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. All these little tiny like pink blossoms just covering the whole tree. And it's a huge tree, probably, oh man, I would say a good 30 foot high, 30 foot wide. It's huge. It's old almond tree, and it's just in full blossom. And then now it's you can see the little almonds. And our orange tree has got thousands of little tiny little baby oranges starting. I mean, they're like the size of an eraser head, if not half the size of an eraser head. So I've got to get the oranges off of there because it's not good to have the oranges on when it was blossoming. But there was just so many. I didn't get them off in time. I was making orange juice and making orange juice and making orange juice. I was like, I can't anymore. It's just too much orange juice here. But I've got to get it off because it's not good for the tree. And I should really have all my seedlings started already in the greenhouse, but I am behind the curveball. Friday is the first day of spring, And I should have, halfway through January, should have had stuff in the greenhouse already.
Yeah.
I am behind. So I'm racing to get all my seedlings set out, and I don't use plowing methods. I use the back to Eden method for my gardens. So I do layered and different types of mulches and then wood chips, and it creates the most absolutely beautiful, rich, black, like nutrient dense soil because I don't till. It's a no-till method, and it prevents the weeds from growing in and stuff because of the way that you do it. So I've got to go out there and just turn things over a little bit with a pitchfork just to kind of get it loose enough to plant into, but not tilled.
Right.
My strawberries are coming up, and all my herb garden is coming up. I want to get my little fairy statues out and get those all in. Yeah, a lot of things to do out in the garden. Now it's starting to get warm enough to get in there. So.
Yeah, I still want a garden here, but I haven't figured out how to yet here because of such a different climate here.
Yeah, that the Three Sisters method works very well in not the Three Sisters. What am I saying? The Three Sisters method is the method I use for growing my corn, beans, and sunflowers. No, the Back to Eden method is actually a really good method to use. It's a permaculture method, a no-till method, and I do some videos on my homesteading website where I show you the different degrees of using that method of how it actually, how good it is with the soil. I have 3 different garden beds. I have a traditional garden bed, and then I have one where I only partially did the Three Sisters method, and then one where I did the full Three Sisters method. And the difference in the soil quality is incredible.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. It is just a phenomenal method.
There, hair's starting to look like hair now. Took me a while to figure out what to do. Guess I just had to get my grays in there. My
Yeah,
white.
I added a little bit of white in the hair here.
Like it.
I wasn't going to, but I feel like it needed a little bit of white and a little bit of gold.
You should tell everybody what you have coming up pretty soon.
What I have coming up pretty soon.
What you're working on.
What I'm working on, I should, yes.
Yeah.
So, thank you. So, I don't know if you haven't been watching us for a while, then you won't know anything about my summit. But I had a summit in February in which I worked with a group of other ladies who all are spiritual and yoga enthusiasts and enjoy crystals and candles and meditation and meditative art and meditation journaling and things like that. And so we had this 3-day summit, and so it was a huge hit and everybody absolutely loved it, and I've been asked to do another one. So in May we are going to have another summit coming out, but in the meantime we will be having some different opportunities for you to be able to join our membership group and get all the different benefits that you had at Summit, but on a daily basis in our membership group. So we are opening up our beta, basically founding members, and it will be just $15 a month as a founding member, and you get to be part of this from the ground level up. You get to make some of the decisions and help us to actually plot and plan out what it is that we will be doing to service you and your family's needs in order to bring much needed art and crafting, and the ability to be able to find time for yourself. Lots of us busy moms, we tend to forget about ourselves, and we don't do the self-care that we need to do, and we are so busy trying to make sure that all of our family's needs are met that we sometimes forget and neglect our own. And so part of what we did on Summit was to really be able to learn how to balance that for ourselves, and how to not only feed our own souls so that we have the energy and the ability to then be able to feed our families, because you can't fill a cup if your cup's empty. So in order to fill our families' cups and to nourish their souls, our souls need to be nourished too. So it is a way for you to be able to follow along the witchy wheel of the year. So we have full moon rituals and celebrations, and new moon rituals and celebrations, and we have some wonderful spiritual teachers in the group that do channeling, as well as some tarot readings and Reiki healings. So it's a really beautiful vessel for all of these things, and for the spiritual art, manifesting art, and meditative journaling and things like that. So it is just $15 a month, or $150 for the year. And as I said, you get in, that is the founding members price. It will not be this price when it launches in May to the general public. So when we launch in May and we have our big summit and our big 3-day event, hopefully California will be open by then, and we'll actually be at a beautiful seaside location in person for the summit, as well as going live. But until May, we are looking for people who would like to join us on this founder level and help us to bring this vision to life. And so, yeah. So if you'd like to join us, please message me if this is something that sounds like you're interested. We're still trying to feel out and put together the whole thing. Right now it's an idea, and it's brewing, and it's just a magical entity that is waiting to really come to life. And so you can be part of that, and part of making this thing a reality. So yeah, so we invite you, please private message me and let me know, or drop a comment in this post that you would like to be a founding member. So you can put the word beta, 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 or founding in the comment, and I will come back and make sure that you get some more information about what it is and how you can be part of that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it. It's been brewing for a long time. It's part of my goals and my future, where I see my 5 years future plan with the Cat's Whiskers. And if you go on my Cat's Whiskers page, you see there's a picture of a dog. Her name is Sasha, and it's my future plan is for Sasha's Angels to become something that is a charity that helps people to just find their way in life, to find the skill through homesteading skills, through animal husbandry, through Reiki, through spirituality, through yoga, through art, all of these different modalities to find their way in life, to find the joy and the peace back in life, and to really find their purpose and their plan, and what they feel like they came here to Earth to actually do. We all have this master plan when we get here, and we forget along the way, and life stresses get in the way. And so I really want to create this beautiful homestead that allows for people to come onto our homestead and to learn like the permaculture things that I was talking about, and to be able to have equine therapy, and to learn the old school ways of growing things by the moon, and being able to make little tinctures for healing. So this is what this membership group, this online community, is going to be able to do for us. It's going to be this vessel that is going to be the start of this in-person space. So it is our online version of our in-person space. So I hope that you will join us for the journey. It's going to be a magical one. So that's me. What are you up to?
Well,
what are you up to?
I have to stop this painting because
it is so pretty.
Well,
absolutely love.
Somehow I got my
hair.
arm into some black.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
So,
well, the nice thing with acrylics is that you can use wet wipes and wipe that off, and then you can paint over it, and it will hide it. It will disappear. But I do love that. Hold that closer to the camera so we can see the beautiful blonde. Look at how pretty. That is just so pretty with the blonde. I like that. I love how different ours is. Like, look at the together. Put yours up next to mine, and so you can see look at that. The brunette and the blonde. It's so pretty. I love it.
Where am I going?
Love it. I love the colors.
Yeah.
That's what I love about painting with you.
I know.
My art sister, my soul sister.
Yeah, definitely. Here, I'll put me up and we don't have to look at my painting.
Your painting's beautiful.
Let me. Oh, there we go. My arm hurts.
Oh, be careful with that poor arm. You need to rest it, girl.
I know. And that's why I can't finish my painting. I gotta stop.
Yeah. Stop.
It's kind of bothering me, and
First
time
Tracy has painted in like a little while because of that arm. So yeah, I probably should have told her to stop after an hour and not let her carry on.
I know. It's okay.
I know, but it's hard when you're an artist. It's really hard. We've missed painting, and it's really, really hard to put the paintbrush down when you're an artist. It calls to you. It is definitely a calling.
It definitely is. I would agree. I will be going to see the chiropractor again tomorrow. So
good.
Hopefully with another few adjustments, we'll be back to normal. So what
are you up to? What exciting news is happening with Mountain Grace Arts?
Well, we have our monthly subscription of Canvas Kids, and we just sent out March's, and April's is coming, which is super cool. And you can still get paint kits. You could still get those if you wanted to. And then that's a little bunny this time. I usually reveal.
Oh yes, you showed us the bunny last time.
Yeah, I don't have him up here. He's down in my
make sure you go to Mountain Grace Arts and go and check the bunny out. It is really cute for the kids. And adults can paint that too. Like, it's so much fun.
For sure.
Definitely go check out those kids kits.
I'm working on that, and then I'm working on like a kind of kit for them, so that'll be an extra add-on to the thing. And then I'm working on opening up a stencil group eventually. So
yay! I can't wait to join that because I need to learn how to do more stenciling. And Tracy gave me a sneak peek of a wonderful present that her hubby bought her. I told Jerry last night, I was like, hey, I want one of these too. So Tracy's husband bought her a wood cut, like called the bandsaw or whatever. Bandsaw, yeah. So she's cutting out lots of wood designs.
So we're gonna be getting into that group. Will be a lot of woodworking, stenciling, and things like that.
That is going to be so much fun.
That's going to be a $15 entry fee, I believe, is what we decided.
For your beta membership?
Yeah, for my startup. And then if you're in at the 15, you'll stay at that forever. Otherwise, if you get in after my hard launch, then it'll be going up probably about $5, so $20.
So similar, yes. And when is your hard launch? It's also around about May too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so both of us will be doing that. So yeah, make sure if you want to get in that.
April 1st will be the
Yeah.
beta launch, hopefully,
Okay.
and then May will be the hard
The
launch.
launch to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with mine, you have until the end of March to get in on the beta lifetime price. And then after that, we will hard launch to the public in May. So then your beta runs until April, and then your hard launch in May.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys want more information, make sure that you let us know. Private message us.
Yeah.
Tracy at Mountain Grace Arts and me at the Cat's Whiskers. Or just put in the comments that you would like to know more about the beta memberships, and then we'll send you the info for both and see what you want to do.
Decide which one.
Yeah.
So,
well, you can do both because it's so cheap.
You can do both.
Totally. Yeah, you'll learn so many cool things.
You should see how many I'm in.
Shh. My man watches this. Don't be telling anybody.
My man.
I know. I still want some fun fur. I told him about the gnome thing eventually because I want fun fur. I was like, when you see fun fur, baby, you got to get me some. He's like, what the hell's that? I'm like, I want to make some gnomes.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, it's
mine.
not even
I got mine at
anything
the
of what I
Amazon.
normally do, but I couldn't help myself. I watched this lady who makes gnomes, and I love gnomes. I love any kind of, magical creatures. I'm like a unicorn person and fairy gardens, and I believe in fairies and gnomes and all of that. So, and I have a plant out front that looks like a gnome too. The way the plant just grew, he looks like a big gnome. I need to put him on my page because he really does. He has like big nose and everything. Yeah, but I love gnomes, and I got some gnomes from his cousin at Christmas time. We do like a Christmas game that they play every Christmas, and it's like a family fun game, and you get a ticket, and then you've got to swap, and steal the prize from each other, and you unwrap it, and it's really fun. And I won the gnomes. I won these 3 gnomes, and it's got me on this gnome kick. Yeah. So I finally had to confess, baby, I joined a gnome group. He's like, what on earth are you doing on a gnome group? I don't know. They stole me. So now I want to make gnomes. I'm like, of all the things, I tell you.
That's
I love it. I love all arts and crafts.
Me too.
It becomes so addicting. So
that,
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for joining
I will
us.
finish this up. I don't know how soon because I think I might have to arm rest tomorrow.
Yeah, rest your arm, please. Pretty please.
So
we will wait to see your finished product.
Yeah.
Rest
And now
your
I have
arm,
now I have to fix the black. That's gonna drive me nuts.
But yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure if you're watching the replay, hit #replay so we know. And if you have any questions or comments or anything that you would like us to answer for you, where to get supplies or things like that, make sure you put those comments in for us. And please let us see what you created.
Yes.
We want to be able to congratulate you and laugh along with you and celebrate along with you for all the things that you create. And remember, with acrylics, you can paint on anything: glass, wood, ceramics, all sorts of things, paper. So no matter what you're creating, we would love to see it.
Yeah.
Whatever art you're making.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
thank
good.
you. So again, Tracy Abbey here from the Cat's Whiskers. So come on over for tea and a spell with me, and come and create some meditation arts and some magic. Love to see you. And
I'm Tracy with Willowhearts, and you can come on over there, get some devotion and art and relaxation while learning how to manage. I don't know.
Manage your stress.
Manage
art. learning how to
manage
stencil.
painting.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
right now, all I can ever think about is painting.
I
So
know, her poor
just
arm. But
there,
yeah.
we like to just create. Period. So though there's
Yeah.
always something there, even if I'm not
Tracy-
creating and posting. So
Tracy's the stencil queen. So if you want to learn how to stencil, go on over there. Her stenciling is so much fun. And she's always creating some sort of woodcraft. So go on and go check it out. It's really good. But we thank you for joining us and supporting us. And we will see you next week, always on a Tuesday. But this time it was because
Wednesday.
Yeah, we had to swap it around for the doctor's appointment, but we're normally here at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time and Arizona time. Now,
Yeah,
and on a Tuesday for our Tuesdays paint along with us. So, yeah, thank you. It was so much fun as always. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.